Hi guys, today is September 28th, 2020, and futures are ripping higher. And after a four-week streak of losses, and actually people believe that the vaccine is close, and picking up shares of different companies and technology companies got boost also because U.S. is sanctioning on chip maker SMIC, Chinese chip maker, and that creates opportunities for tech chip companies in U.S. And also, it's a late reaction to a California law that said that by 2035, cars with combustion engines will not be sold in California. And so, EV shares and stocks with electric vehicles are jumping also this morning. Okay, so let's jump to let's jump to SPY ETF for S&P 500, and looks like SPY held that level of 325 or 324 as I showed before, and looks like this SPY is going higher. So we'll see what happens. But I wouldn't jump at the open even if you're bullish or you want to buy stocks. I would let it to come down. But futures are higher, and people are very optimistic, and looks like we have a positive open. So let's jump to stocks. We'll start with Costco. So Costco shares actually were trading a little bit higher this morning, but they fell on Friday after reporting earnings of 20 cents above estimates. Revenue also beat. Comp store sales jumped 11.4%, and digital sales jumped 91%. But it expects shortages on popular products like sanitizing wipes and latex gloves. So supply chain problems took the stock down and on Friday, but I would use this as a buying opportunity. As Costco is, I think the shares will eventually go higher. Okay, so let's jump to AZN. Astrazeneca. So AstraZeneca received partial immunity from European Union regarding potential liability related to its COVID-19 vaccine candidate. Received this backing due to asking lower price for the treatment, and AstraZeneca is pretty much a buy here. So in my opinion, because they have this contract with European Union, but they have so many FDA approved drugs and in the pipeline. So I think AstraZeneca is going higher. So I would be buying AstraZeneca here. NVAX. So Novavax said it began late-stage study of its COVID vaccine candidate in the UK. So Novavax is a spec name in my opinion, and closer to $100 I would be interested in the Novavax. 117 what it's opening, 118 would be careful here. But it looks like the shares may go higher, but I would just be careful not to go 2 feet in. If you want to buy it, after the open, after it comes down a little bit, and maybe you can get it cheaper. Okay, so Inovio just the opposite. Inovio shares are dropping this morning after its new drug application for its phase 2 and 3 trial for COVID vaccine candidate was put on hold by FDA because FDA said that it has additional questions about INO 4800 trial, including those about delivery device to be used in the study. So, it's not a reject from FDA. So, the Inovio are addressing those questions by FDA, and after they will address it, they will resubmit it again, and FDA has 30 days to approve it or not, this submission. So we'll see what happens, but the shares are lower this morning, and I would wait to jump into Inovio if you want to buy it at this point. Okay, it's because I would wait for further developments, because shares may come down a little bit more, and then around $10 I would be interested in Inovio. But of course it's a spec buy, so anything can happen. FDA reject of their COVID-19 application for their vaccine could be devastating for the shares, of course. So RDFN. actually RDFN and Zillow. Redfin and Zillow were upgraded by Piper Sandler, initiated coverage actually on both stocks, real estate operators, as overweight, as they say that Americans relocate in record numbers. So both of these companies showing really good numbers for lately, and people are buying new houses, moving to different places, to suburbs especially. There's a migration from New York, mass migration from New York actually going on in to other places, and RDFN and Zillow, actually ZG, are the two companies that are benefiting from this move. So both of them are spec buys, but Zillow is a little bit high in my opinion. It's trading in overbought territory. Let it come down a little bit, but RDFN is a buy in my opinion at this point. CCL, all the cruise line operators are jumping this morning. CCL, NCLH, RCL, as Barclays actually on Friday upgraded the cruise line stocks to overweight from equal weight, and said that the call could be too early, but the risk reward is attractive. So I don't know if I agree with this, because I would be careful with the cruise line operators as they continue to struggle. I mean, they're fully dependent on the vaccine, and who knows, after the vaccine is out there, if they will have people jumping to their cruises, and we'll see. I mean, people, of course, forgetful and very optimistic, but these companies struggle a lot, and they don't get any government help. So I would be careful with these stocks. Okay, Boeing. BA. So BA is also higher, just like everything else, but there was a news that Boeing supplier Impresa filed for bankruptcy protection as a result of grounding of 737 MAX. But in general, yeah, I mean, many suppliers of Boeing will still file for bankruptcy protection, but unfortunately, but Boeing itself is in pretty good position to go higher. Actually, it's opening even at $160, and even at that price, I think it's a buy. Okay, BPY. Brookfield Partners. Okay, so Brookfield Partners plans to cut down its shopping mall portfolio, and it's a mall portfolio operator, and not my favorite one, but it's not bad, but not my favorite one. I mean, I like Simon Properties, for example, SPG, and I think if you want to buy a mall operator or the real estate operator company, I would stick with Simon Properties. Okay. MTN. So MTN is the Vail Resorts, and Vail Resorts said that it lost $3.82 per share, wider than expected, and revenue was also below, but said it expects the number of passes this year to be the same as last year. So Vail Resorts has been rising lately, and I mean, it's pretty much as a cult company, and people who are using those resorts, especially ski resorts, they hold, a lot of them hold shares of this company, and I'm not sure if I'm a big fan of this, so I would wait for the shares to come down before I buy it, but there's a strong base around $210, and if it comes down that low, I would buy this MTN. Okay, BMY. Bristol Myers. Bristol Myers announced positive interim results from a late-stage trial of its immunotherapy Opdivo. Generally, I don't know why Bristol Myers are trading this low. I mean, in my opinion, Bristol Myers should be much higher, like close to $70. So I think Bristol Myers is a pretty good long-term buy, because this is not going to be like jumping like technology companies. I mean, you would have to sit and wait with Bristol Myers, but you're still getting pretty good dividend, and Bristol Myers is a really good company that will eventually go higher. Okay, SPCE. Virgin Galactic. Virgin Galactic are popping this morning, and after Bank of America and Susquehanna initiated coverage was buy and positive ratings on the company. And actually, interesting buy in my opinion. Shares are jumping at the open, and I would let it come down a little bit to buy it at least in like a $17 area. But a very interesting spec buy to me, SPCE. CVX. Chevron. So Chevron shares was upgraded to buy from neutral by Bank of America, who know that the company's free cash flow can support fair valuation of around $96. I actually disagree with this call, and I wouldn't touch any oil company, even Chevron. Okay, UPS. United Parcel Service was upgraded to overweight from sector weight by analysts at KeyBank Capital Partners, and UPS actually, just like FedEx, benefiting from the current environment, and I think the shares go higher. I would say it's a buy right now. Okay, CLF. CLF shares, Cleveland Cliffs is a steel maker, jumping this morning after announcing that they're buying ArcelorMittal's U.S. operations for about $1.4 billion, and that's actually pretty good news for Cleveland Cliffs. And I wouldn't jump at the open, but closer to $6 would be interesting. Would be an interesting buy. Snap and Spotify were both upgraded to Snap to buy from neutral, and Spotify from sell to neutral, and both of them upgraded, and Snap I think is in a pretty good position to go higher actually, and Spotify is also in a pretty good position to go higher as well. So both of these companies, both of these stocks are a buy in my opinion. Okay, that's it guys, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, click the like button, and I'll see you Thursday.